Jim?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. You have a copy of the April 2nd council meeting minutes. There's no corrections. I'll entertain a motion for approval.
May 2nd.
Or May 2nd, I mean. Then we approve. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, signify by called upon. Bill?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Dick?
Aye.
Jim?
Aye.
Aye. For a special meeting for May 14th, there's no corrections. I'll entertain a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, signify by called upon. Jim?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
Mike?
Abstain.
Dick?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, you should have an updated list for the bills for the month of May, totaling $83,406.78. If there's no questions, I'll entertain a motion for the bills to be paid.
Move to pay the bill.
Is there a second?
Second.
Give that to Mike. All in favor, signify by called upon. Dick?
Aye.
Jim?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, you should have a copy of the building permits. Bruce, have you looked at all of them?
Yeah.
You're agreeing the council should go ahead and approve them?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the building permits?
I move that we approve the building permits so long as they adhere to our standards.
Is there a second?
I had a question on this.
Well, let's get a second first.
Second.
Okay, Dick, your question?
206 Pratt Street, what's,
It's just, they're just gonna put siding on it. Just tear the old siding, put new one.
okay. I noticed Hardy's had self under there. Do they have a contractor doing repair at Hardy's? Since it's commercial.
It's got tape and unless there's two of them.
Two of them.
Those are two. Okay.
I'd say they probably have their own.
Hardy's has their own crews.
That's
I mean, they are.
It is structured.
I guess it means their own people. Hardy's workers.
Probably doing repairs to the kitchen, I'm sure
They're doing repairs to a lot.
You're gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah, they're doing inside, outside, everything.
Well, I would recommend to council that we question that building permit and not approve it and have Bruce check on it further. For the one building permit for hook line, cabinets, counter, and so forth.
Still.
What did they tell you on that, Bruce?
Yeah, they just wanna redo.
Bruce, who they say was gonna do their,
They did?
they didn't say?
Sir, what's your name? You.
Me?
Well, no, Cameron.
What is my name?
Yeah.
Lewis.
Louis, we don't allow videotaping. It's with state statute. So I have to ask you to please quit.
Well, I'm sure they
Can you state the statute you're speaking of?
Sheila?
I don't have it. I don't have the code with me, no. But there was no permission given to videotape.
That's UCC. I know.
Okay, so you'll have to stop, please. Bruce?
Yesterday, something very wonderful happened in my life. My youngest grandchild was born, and I realized tonight you guys are voting on a 40-year debt on my grandson. sons' heads, which will last for probably 2 more generations, and it's not going to be worth it. You guys are going too far, too much, at too much expense, doing things that do not need to be done, and I don't know how that you can sit there and vote on something, for something, that is going to put, now I know that many of you do not choose to have children, but those of us who have children and see the expense that it's going to put on our children, our grandchildren, and right now, my great-grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren. And we have no right to do that. It is unethical, it is immoral, and you need to take a very, very serious look. And I know some of you, for whatever reasons, are getting your pockets feathered, you're getting your nest feathered, your pockets fluffed, and everything else, because some of you are making a lot of money out of this on the backs of poor people. And you're going to run this city, and I know if the bond city, it won't be the city that goes bankrupt, it is the people, the citizens, that suffer the cost. It's the rich getting richer on the backs of the poor. Everything said. I didn't figure you would. Well, you know, you're running things down our throats. It was the biggest protest. It was the biggest protest against the Public Service Commission in 21 years, but yet you still rammed it through. And it's only because a few people are making money from it.